Well, just tell you, it's not a loss that you like to have. You had a 4-run lead early in the game, and we had many opportunities early in the game to add more runs, and we didn't get them in. We had one missed sign that ran us out of an inning with a couple of guys on. Probably cost us a run, and unfortunately we still had a lead late and didn't pitch real well. They tied it, and then they bought out some guys we didn't do much against offensively, and then we had a leadoff walk and a hit batter, and they're going to score in the game. And sure enough, that was the difference in the game. We had some opportunities earlier, but overall we didn't pitch that well. We had 8 runs. Even though the guys we left, we had 6 runs, on the board. That's supposed to be enough to win a ball game. Instead, we had to go to extra innings, and we lost.
Right.
And the thing to me, that's just our last 2 losses have been with 4-run leads in the game. And when you have those kind of leads, you're supposed to win ball games, and it ain't happening.
Just kind of talk about the struggles of your bullpen lately. I mean,
it's inconsistent. There's times the other night they came in early in the game when Hendricks only had 2 and shut them out, and they gave up 2 or 3 hits over 9 innings and held them there for us a chance to win. But it's consistency, and guys go to the big leagues and move up the ladder with consistently. You can't have a really good outing and then not a very good outing and a mediocre outing. You got to nail 8 out of 10. Is a rule of thumb, but you got to be really good. And when you don't have a good outing, it can't be a terrible outing. You still got to find a way to minimize the damage in those situations. So that's why we play the games, though. People get evaluated and get a chance to perform in situations and see who progressively gets better or whatever the scenario is. But that's why you play games. So you do all your work from 3 to 7 o'clock, and usually on most days, and then when the game first pitch is thrown, that's your evaluator. So that's what it's all about.
Justin Bohr goes on the DL today before the game. What can you tell us about that?
Well, he's just sore and stiff, and he didn't do anything yesterday or today, and probably tomorrow, nothing but treatments, and then we'll know a lot more. And just looking at it, if he's down for 3 days and pertaining to a hand or wrist for a hitter, it makes no sense trying to rush him back and then end up re-aggravating it and setting him back more time. And Soto's ready to play, so it kind of worked out to get Soto on the roster and backdate him so he can come off Saturday. In all likelihood, I would like to think that he could be back Saturday possibly, but it's no real timetable because it's one of those things the trainer and JB are working the butts off trying to get the swelling out of there. And you're not going to be able to do anything and really know what's happening until all that's done.
So is Moto going to be kind of the main man there?
Well, he's going to be at first. He's got to stay at first pretty much until that. Lopez has played some first in the past and Giassani, but Mo at spring training played some games there when I had him just in case something did happen. He'd be in that spot for JB, and so far he's done a good job at it.
And lastly, just talk about what that does for the outlook of your offense.
I don't know. We've scored 17 runs in 2 nights without him, so the other guys have picked up and done a pretty good job, I think, getting on base. We just got to, when we get leads, we got to find people that can hold them.